The NFL draft is quickly approaching as we get ready to head into April here in about a week. And the Lions are looking to add to a couple positions. Obviously, cornerback position is back open after Cam Sutton has been released. Wide receiver, I think we could add. We need a big body receiver. We need a defensive edge. We know that. We didn't really address that in free agency. And we've got a couple other spots as well, including O-line depth, safety depth, and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this draft and who you want the Lions to get. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Starting with round 1, pick 29. I have the Lions getting Kool-Aid McKinstry, and I had Kool-Aid McKinstry in my first mock draft, which if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Obviously, edition 1, I had the Lions getting him at 29. People said that was crazy. No way he goes top 29. I said, yeah, he probably won't be there at pick 29, but you know what? We could always trade up a couple spots, or maybe he falls. Now he's projected to hit about pick 27 to 29. I think there's a really good chance Kool-Aid falls to 29. If he does fall to 29, I think you have to take him. Obviously, prayers up to Cam Sutton, first of all. I really hope everything is okay with him because as of right now, I don't think he's been found yet from what I've heard. And that just really worries me. I really hope he's all right because I really like him and he's actually a good guy. Whatever he did, whether it's proved yet or not, it was wrong, whether he did it or not, but I really hope he's okay. But Kool-Aid McKinstry, I think, is going to be the future number 1 corner in the league. I think that he will be our for sure number 1. I think this year he'd probably be more of a number 2 his rookie season. A lot of people talk about that foot injury. Don't worry. He ran a 4.47 40-yard dash with a broken foot. So he's going to be just fine. Do not worry. Great deep ball guy. One of his biggest strengths is his deep ball coverage. He's a lockdown corner. Very, very physical. And he's good in the run game as well. And you just watch him play at corner. Look how perfectly he just sticks with his guy and is great at making plays on the ball and helping out other corners as well. He's a very good corner. Trade alert. We had the Lions trading with the New Orleans Saints, getting their 2024 second-round pick and then giving up their 2024 sixth-round picks, their fifth-round pick, and then a 2025 third-round pick. With the pick 45 from the New Orleans Saints, I had the Lions going after Xavier Legette out of South Carolina. If you don't know who this guy is, go watch him. He will make you very happy. He's fun to watch. He could be a wide receiver 2 or 3 for us, probably wide receiver 3 this year. I think most teams it could be a 2. Even a 1 if you want him to be, but J-Mo obviously could be a 1 or 2 in any team as well. And we need J-Mo to explode this year. I think we're all expecting it bigger from him, and for a guy coming in his rookie year, he's probably only going to get 3 to 4 targets a game, at most. But a guy who can be our big body receiver, and that's what he is. Not only is he so fast, this dude is speedy fast. Like, for his size, I've never seen a guy this size move. Like, he's 6'3". I think one site said 6'4". I think he's 6'3". And this dude can do jump balls. He can do fly routes. He can beat people with his speed. He can run routes very well. He's just what I think is one of the best overall wide receivers prospects in this draft. Obviously, you have Marvin Harrison Jr. Sure, Malik Neighbors, he's smaller. I wouldn't take him, obviously, if we had that kind of pick. This guy is the big body receiver that you can have for your future guy. Like I said, great route runner. He can open up space in the middle, kind of like what J-Mo does already, but that would also give J-Mo more opportunity because he's going to be one-on-one because you're not going to be able to double team J-Mo now because you're going to have to watch for this guy as well. You're not going to have safety help on this guy and J-Mo. Plus, you're going to have Amon-Ra and Laporte up the middle. This would make our offense lethal. Plus, you have DPJ to filter and get 3-4 targets a game, and whoever else we have on that receiving core. This guy would open up our offense so much more and make us even better, and it would be a perfect pick in the second round. Our other second-round pick, I've got us going after Jonah Ellis, and he is actually the son of a former Lions player. I can't remember his first name right now, but he is a former Lions player's son, and that's why I do think that connection could even persuade, not only that reason. Obviously, he's a very good player, and someone go down in the comments, let me know who it is. If you know who it is, let me know, or look it up for me, because it's around the tip of my tongue. I know his name, but let me know who it is. Jonah Ellis, coming out of Utah, coming off of a 13-sack season. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. And to me, this is a guy who could be an edge number 2, a guy who could get 10 sacks a year if you need him to. And I see him being a very good edge in the future. Obviously, I know we all want Darius Robinson, Chop Robinson, and don't worry. My next mock draft, I'll have probably one of those guys again as well. I had Kool-Aid again as a repeat. I wanted to kind of, get some different players in the second, third rounds. Jonah Ellis would be an awesome pick. I think that getting him this late in the draft as well, because he's projected mid to late second rounds right now, I think would be, honestly, maybe, I wouldn't say a steal, but I would just say a very, very good pick to where, like Brian Branch, he was a steal in the second round. This guy would just be like, yes, that's who you want to get in the second round. If you're looking for an edge in the second round, get this guy. 13 sack season. Very, very good first step. He's very quick, as you can see. Pretty good size to him. And he's very physical. Look how fast he just drives back. He uses that speed and power to drive back offensive linemen, and that's what makes him so good. I would love Joe Ellis. Round 3, pick 73. I have Zach Frazier back again. I think I had him in my mock draft 2.0. It might have been 3.0 actually. So he's back in it as well. And honestly, if we were to get an O-lineman, it would be between this guy and Zach Zinter, because this guy can play center and guard. So if we have an injury, let's say if Kevin Zeitler goes down, let's say, Jonah Jackson, not Jonah Jackson, he's gone. Let's say Graham Glasgow, getting older. Let's say he goes down. Frank Ragnow, he's dealing with injuries all the time. He goes down. This is a guy who can come in and start day one if he wanted to, but we're probably going to develop him behind Ragnow. He's going to start next year because Ragnow probably is going to be done after this season. And I just think that getting this guy would, completely, fix up that O-line, get that extra depth and get your future starter and future star. This guy's going to be a dog. Former wrestler, 4-time state champ wrestler. He's great at hand technique, all that wrestling. He's just, having an offensive lineman that was a former wrestler, you could never go wrong, okay? Just trust me on that, all right? The hand placement, the strength, it's all there. Everything that you want. Great pulling guard as well. He can do anything. Like I said, very versatile. And he just seems like a Dan Campbell kind of guy, kneecap biting guy. And I think that getting him will for sure, strengthen your O-line, get extra depth, find your future starter, and make sure that, you're set for the future in the O-line, because this guy's going to be a perfect replacement for Ragnow, or you can throw him in the guard spot. I really like Zach Frazier. Like I said, Zach Zinter would probably be my number. I'd say tied. I'd say him and Zach Frazier are tied right now. Zach Zinter and Zach Frazier. I like both. I think they're tied. I like Cooper Beebe out of Kansas State as well. He's right there as well. But those three are definitely my top three. But I would love Zach Frazier. I think he would fit very well in this team and be an absolute dog. With the final pick of this draft, obviously a pretty short draft, but we have Will Reichard back in it as well out of Bama, and I'm really just going to cycle between 3 kickers for all my mock drafts. Will Reichard out of Bama, his second appearance on my mock drafts, and you can see him making tackles out there too. Look at that. But just an overall good kicker, right? 89% field goal percentage. He is, I think, the all-time point, leading points in SEC history. He's hit a 60-yarder, I think a 61-yarder before. He's very consistent from 50+, and that's what we need. We got to have a kicker we can trust, right? We saw what happened in the MC Championship. Dan Campbell being very aggressive and not really trusting his kicker, and that's that's what I love about Dan Campbell. But you also want to be able to trust your kicker in the games on the line. So definitely think that getting Will Reichard could definitely help make sure that we're set on the kicker spot. So, and also get your kicker in the future. But that's all I got in today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, go down, let me know what you thought of the mock draft, who you want, and when you want to get them. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll have go down in the comments. Let me know what prospect video you guys want me to come out with. I'm thinking about doing an O-line and a safety, and maybe even a. I'm thinking about doing an O-line and safety prospect video. Let me know if you guys want to see either of those, which one you want to see more, and any other video ideas you guys have for me throughout the offseason. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.